We gotta give me a countdown here. I am Malik Ray, and I'm here to talk about inner city school problems related with gang activity. So I don't know how many of you grew up in big cities or been around big cities, but I have a lot of friends and family who I've seen lose their lives and schoolwork and give up a lot of things to gangs and things like that. And I don't think it's a big enough topic, or at least I don't think it's brought up enough around country folk. So Adrian's around a lot of cornfields, so I feel like that's why it's a necessary topic to talk about here, to show some light to people who weren't necessarily around it a lot when they were younger. I have seen a lot of things about it, and I've read a lot about it, and a lot of the things that irritated me the most in a lot of big city schools, even for some people who are from Michigan who might know like Detroit area, Flint, and things like that. I read a lot of articles about it, and a lot of teachers gave their first-person perspective, like coming from the schools. And I hate to say it, but there's a lot of reverse discrimination in like bigger city schools like that. Like anybody who's familiar with like Detroit Loyola or Detroit Cass Tech, a lot of white teachers there go through a lot of things that African Americans do in other situations. And I don't think that's talked about enough either. One person I found in particular, her name is Sarah Bennett. She worked at inner city school, and the first day she was there, she got like death threats, was threatened to get jumped leaving the parking lot. This was by a 5th grade class. She taught a 5th grade class there. So she gave a lot of insight about her staff, other people in her group, and other teachers, and even the principals there. And a lot of the teachers give up on students like that in cities, and I believe in the school system, and I believe the school system should believe in us, regardless of where you're from or what you do. I feel like you're a teacher to teach, regardless of circumstances, and you should believe in children. So I don't understand why they give up on them. Off that, a lot of kids join gangs just based off of families, friends, past, where they are. I know a lot of people who joined gangs, it was either that or play ball. It was one or the other, weren't good students, so they chose what they chose. They look for a lot of kids who are in broken families, no parents, an older brother, and things like that. So they join gangs for protection in certain situations, in certain areas. Moving forward to that, I found a program that's working, and they've grown. They are growing dramatically throughout the U.S. They're going to schools, like Detroit is one of them that they're looking into, that I hope goes. What they're doing is they're taking a 6th through 8th grade program and choosing high and low income children from these schools and bringing them all together to see if they can give them a better curriculum with teachers that they base out of their own program. So using that, they have grown dramatically. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was like from 2003 to 2007, they had 10 programs in the US, and now they're up to like 35 programs throughout the states. And I think it's a good base for children to help kids get out of situations like that, where they might be in a situation where their teachers don't care. 3. Yeah, I keep going. Off of that though, yeah, that's about it. I was gonna